For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video, the Campus Hero promo is in the game and there's a way to get not only one, not two, but 3 89 overall heroes for free. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is showcasing not only how to get the cards, but also the fastest way possible to get them, because by following these tips, you're going to be saving at least like an hour and a half to 2 hours. But before we do that, the legends over at MMOEXP, aka my coin sponsor, they hit me up this morning and they were like, Swifty, you gotta give away an 89 to your subscribers. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's video, boys. If you want to win an 89, simply comment which one you want down below in the comment section, and in exactly one day, I'll be picking a random comment and replying to you if you won. I'll also be adding your YouTube username to the pinned comment, so I would definitely recommend you guys check back on this video in a day to see if your name is in the pinned comment and see if I replied to you. If that's the case, you literally just won an 89 of your choosing for doing basically nothing. And additionally, just want to mention, you guys gotta be subscribed to the channel to win this, because after I pick a comment, I'm gonna be checking your sub to the channel, and if you're not subbed, I'm picking someone else. So you guys gotta be subbed to win. Alrighty boys, now let's get straight into the video. The first 89 we're going to be talking about is the Solo Challenge 89 overall player. Let's talk about the fastest way to get this card. Okay, now as you guys will see, when we go into the Solo Challenges, there are new Campus Hero solos. And when we go to the milestones and go to tier number 2, there is going to be an 89 overall NCAT All-Conference Fantasy Pack. Now I already earned the pack right here. Let me showcase exactly what this is. Then we'll talk about the fastest way possible to get it, because you guys definitely are going to want to follow this strategy to make sure you guys are getting this pack in the fastest way possible. As you can see, we have a bunch of 89s in here. We can select literally any Campus Hero in this game, and I got this pack in about 45 minutes of solos. Now, in order to get this pack, as you guys will see, you gotta get up to tier number 2, and tier number 2 is gonna be the equivalent of 80 stars. But as you guys will notice, there's a total of 120 stars you guys can earn in these solos. So this essentially means that you guys don't need to play every single solo in here. And essentially what I've done for you guys is I've gone through every single solo in here, and I have picked out the easiest possible ones you guys can play to get up to 80 stars. So I would definitely recommend that you guys pause the video as I go through these sequences. Let me explain to you guys why I selected these solos. In the first sequence right here, we have all but the final challenge, and basically what I did when I went through these is I picked any solos that I could do in one drive. So as you guys can see, this one right here, we got to score a rushing touchdown on the drive. That is super quick. You can probably do that in a couple of plays, but the reason why I didn't do this one is because this is a win game challenge starting us off in the third quarter. We do not have time for that. We do not want to play through that, and you guys don't need to, because as you guys can see, I actually didn't play it and I was still able to get my pack. So in the first sequence right here, I would recommend you guys play these 4 solos. I would definitely recommend you guys copy the exact same challenges that I played. I got these done in like 45 minutes, and if you guys are struggling on these solos, I will leave a video link down below in the description that I made that is going to show you guys how to get rushing touchdowns, passing touchdowns, sacks, interceptions, fumbles, turnovers, literally anything you guys could need to do in a solo. I have in that video. It is my ultimate solo challenge guide. It'll be linked down below in the description, so if you guys are struggling on any of these, I would definitely recommend you check that out. Then in this sequence right here, the real triple threats, I played 1, I played 2, and I played 4, and as you guys can see, I skipped this one. The reason why I skipped this is because the requirement was to not allow 40 rushing yards in the fourth quarter. I did not want to play a full quarter. There was no need to do that, but for this solo right here, this was to allow 30 rushing yards on the drive, so that was a lot quicker to play through. I didn't play this one as well, because again, this was a full quarter solo. Then moving right along for our under pressure challenges, I played through all of them except for the final one. These I believe were all one drive defensive solos. This one right here, it was a full quarter, no need to play that. There were other easier challenges to do that were all in one drive, so no need to play a full quarter, or definitely not a full game. Then the stand together solos, as you guys can see, I didn't play this first one right here. It was a win game solo. I played the second one, I played the third one, didn't play the fourth one because it was score 2 passing touchdowns. That's 2 drives, that's going to take us too long. And then I played the final one right here. This one is really easy. And then moving on right here, we have the This Is Art House solos. I only played through the third one and the fourth one. I believe these were one drive solos and the other ones were full quarters, so I didn't play through the full quarters, played through the one drive ones, and I would recommend you guys do the same. And obviously you guys might need to be like pausing this video and checking back on this as you go through the solo challenges, because you're going to want to make sure you guys are playing the easiest ones. Now for this one, I didn't play the final one. It was a win game challenge. The other ones were all quick one drive solos. So that's the fastest way possible to get up to 80 stars. I didn't play a single full quarter solo or a single win game challenge. These were all literally in one drive. Picked out the best ones you guys can do, and hopefully that does help you guys out. This is definitely going to be saving you guys a lot of time. I would greatly appreciate it if you could drop a like if this is helping you guys out, because I almost guarantee you guys this is saving you a bunch of time. Okay, so that's the first free 89. As you guys can see in my packs right there, I've got the 189 overall fantasy pack. This took me like 45 minutes to an hour, so honestly super quick. Let's get into card number 2, which is going to be from Superstar KO. Okay, now for the Superstar KO card, as you guys can see, we're going to go to our Campus Hero missions, and we are going to go to the Play Campus Legends in Superstar KO. And then as you guys will see in here, at 20 wins, you're going to be getting the exact same pack we had before. It's an 89 overall NCAT all-conference pack with an 89 overall Campus Hero player that you can select and add to your team. Now, in order to get this, you guys are going to need to get 20 wins in Superstar KO. Now, this does sound like a lot, but honestly, I was able to get 3 wins in, I would say, like 10 minutes. For some reason, the people that I matched up against, they were absolutely terrible. I got a pick like really easily on like the first or second defensive play, and then they would literally just quit out. So honestly, I'm probably going to go through these. I thought it would take me too long, but I'm already like over 10% of the way done in about 10 minutes. It's honestly going to be pretty easy to do this. It's relatively fun as well. All you guys got to do is back out of Ultimate Team and go to Superstar KO. Now, these are the settings you want to put head-to-head, Campus Legends, and 1v1, and then play the game, boys. Let me showcase what, in my opinion, might be the best team, the best playbook, and all that good stuff. Okay, now when it comes to selecting a team, you can probably pick whoever you guys want to. I kind of like LSU because I get to use her as Devin White. He's honestly a really fun user at the linebacker spot, so that's why I went with them. You guys can really pick whoever you want. When it comes to the offensive playbook, I don't really know which one's the best. I decided to go with run and shoot because I know they've got some pretty solid stuff in there. And then in terms of defense, I'm coming out in the 4-3 defense, and I'm not really going to come out in 4-3, but the reason why I picked this is just so I can come out in big nickel over G. So yeah, we'll select this playbook right here. Then what I'm going to do is hop into a game, try and get a win, give you guys a little bit of advice as I go through this, and hopefully we get a quick win in like 1 or 2 minutes right here. Okay, so starting it out on defense, that's perfect. I feel like it's definitely easier to play defense in this game mode. I'm coming out in big nickel over G, and as you guys can see, look who I've got at linebacker. It's Devin White and Deion Jones. So those cards are definitely fun to play with. I am literally just calling cover 3 Sky, and I'm going to use her as Devin White right here. Now, all I'm going to do is try and have a good user, and if I get a turnover, I would say like 90% of the time, people are going to quit out of the game. As you guys can see, what a hit right there from Jamal Adams. There's honestly some fun players on LSU. This guy's got Reggie Bush. So really what you guys can do if you want to have fun with this mode is maybe like cycle between the teams, try out a bunch of players. That could honestly be fun to do, and it would probably make the game mode go faster, or if you've got a favorite team, you'll definitely enjoy playing with them. But back to the gameplay right here. Hopefully this guy is going to be passing the football. Looks like he is going to be throwing the ball. We're going to be covering the middle. Let's see if he wants to throw us a pick. It looks like he's going to be throwing us a pick. Oh, that should have been a pick. It's incomplete right there. He's got Matt Leinart at quarterback. I gotta say, I played the solos with Matt Leinart, and he was my QB, and that man was absolutely terrible. Sorry for the Matt Leinart slander. If you're a fan of him, I greatly apologize. But 3rd down and 10 right here. All I want to do is cover the middle. Obviously, it doesn't look like this guy is all that amazing because he didn't really make the greatest read right there. He's going to be running the exact same plays he did before and throwing the exact same pass, and that time it is going to be intercepted. So as you guys will see, these players, they're really not all that good. I would expect we get a rage quit right here. Let's see if he's going to quit. Okay, so to be honest with you guys, I'm in a little bit of a hell game. This is taking way too long to do. If you guys get into a game and you get into like halfway through the 2nd quarter, I would honestly just recommend you quit out. You want to get these wins as quickly as possible. There's no need to waste your time playing a full game. The goal of this is to basically be winning this after the first drive. If you score a touchdown, hopefully your opponent quits out. If you get a pick, hopefully your opponent quits out. And if you end up throwing a pick or you end up giving up a touchdown, I would honestly probably recommend you quit out after the first drive. Let's try and go through these quickly. There's no need to play the whole game, but that's going to be how you guys get your 2nd free card. 20 wins in Superstar KO. I would say it's pretty fun. I would say it's not going to be that challenging. I should be able to get these wins relatively quick. Now, here's going to be how you guys get the final free card. It's honestly a little bit hidden. They didn't put it in the Campus Hero section. There's nothing else in here really telling you guys about it, but as you guys will see, if you go on over to your Ultimate Season missions and you go to the right side, there's going to be a Campus Hero objective, and as you can see, complete these objectives and earn your pick of 1 of 3 89 overall all-conference players. Now, basically how this pack works is different than the other ones. All those other packs are going to be allowing you to pick any of the Campus Heroes in the game, and it's going to be a not player. This pack only has 3 different options, so EA is basically going to give you 3 different players, and you can select one of them. They are going to be auctionable though, so this card you can sell off and you can make free coins. Okay, now these objectives are an absolute grind. As you can see, the first one right here is to get 100 stars in the challenges. That'll cover both of those, and essentially that means you need to play some of those full quarter solos, so that is going to take you guys quite a while. Now, next up, complete 1 set. That's not all that challenging. It's a Campus Hero set. You can do one of the easier sets in the game. Next up, win 15 games while forcing a fumble. You're probably going to want to go ahead and play like a solo challenge where you basically need to stop on defense, play it on arcade mode, and force a fumble. You'll end up winning a game, and you'll get that forced fumble basically instantly. That's how you would want to do that one. 1,500 passing yards, don't worry about it. 3,000 passing yards, don't worry about it. That'll happen naturally. 15 sacks, that's going to happen naturally as well. Win 25 games while completing 3 or more first downs. I wouldn't really worry about that one either. You're probably going to get it naturally. This one is going to be challenging though. Complete 5 sets and you'll earn 3,000 XP. I believe what you guys are going to want to do for this one is you're going to want to go to your Campus Hero sets, and you're going to want to do like the gold exchange to get yourself a Campus Hero player. You can do that 5 times, and you'll get that set completed. Next up, gain 300 offensive yards in a single game. If you play Weekend League, if you play head-to-head seasons, it is almost impossible to play defense, so you should be getting that done. Next up, winning 10 games while scoring 14 plus points. Again, you're going to need to get through some head-to-head games, as you can see right here, and a lot of these head-to-head games or Weekend League games, they're going to encompass a lot of these objectives. So this one right here, the 10 solo battles, that's going to work as well from playing head-to-head. This one right here, 10 head-to-head games while rushing for 80 or more yards. That's probably the most difficult one, because honestly, people do not like to run the football, but you're going to have to run the ball if you want to get that one done. Again, 3 rushing touchdowns in a head-to-head game. That's pretty challenging as well. So a lot of these objectives in here, they are definitely fairly challenging. And then the final one is win 4 Superstar KO games with 2 2-point conversions. I guess you're going to have to play regular KO, and you're going to have to get some of the 2-point conversions right there. So these objectives, they are not easy at all. In terms of what you want to focus on though, I would say you got to do those extra 20 stars in the solos. You're going to have to grind this one like I said before, so probably want to play a solo challenge as you can do on arcade mode that is going to end when you end up stopping the opponent on the drive and get a hit stick to force that fumble. Then these 4 right here, the passing yards, the sacks, and the winning 25 games while throwing for 3 or more first downs. You don't have to worry about that. That should happen naturally. Completing 5 sets, you might want to go ahead and do Campus Hero sets. You'll get free XP for this as well, so you probably want to do those Campus Hero sets. Again, there's a gold little trade-in set. I'll show you guys what it looks like right here, and it's probably going to be the easiest Campus Hero one to do. As you guys can see, we're totally glitched. I'll show you guys in the sets. So this is the set I was referring to, boys. Campus Heroes in the underclassmen section. All you got to do is put in some gold players, and you get yourself a Campus Hero card. I would assume you can probably do this set almost for break even if you end up getting your snipes at solid prices, so you can basically break even on that and then get that objective done. And then we start to get into the challenging section. As you guys can see, 300 offensive yards in a single game, not all too challenging. You should get that done. 10 games while scoring 14 or more points. Again, you should get that one done as well. 10 head-to-head games, you should get that one done. 10 head-to-head games while rushing for 80 or more yards. That is really, really challenging. You're gonna have to run the ball. And then this one right here, scoring 3 rushing touchdowns, that's not that challenging. If you guys get close to the end zone in like a Weekend League game or a head-to-head game, all you gotta do is run the football. Then this one is Superstar KO, and I assume it's gonna unlock once you guys play all of the other ones. So these objectives, like I said before, they are challenging. A lot of them you want to let happen naturally. I would probably say look at these objective list in maybe like 4 days or 3 days. Just play Madden, do what you would regularly do, and in 3 or 4 days come back in here and see how many more of these you need to do, and maybe you can grind for some of these to get yourself the free 89. In my opinion, that's going to give you guys the fastest way possible to get these 389 overall players. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If it helped you out, be sure to drop a like. If you're new to the channel and you want to win that giveaway, hit that sub button, drop what 89 you want in the comment section, and until next time, boys, I am out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. So,